We start the day's other headlines in Gaza. The UN Human Rights Office says that Israeli forces have killed more than 1,000 Gazans seeking aid since May. Most deaths have occurred near distribution sites run by an American contractor. A breakdown in law and order has led to looting, chaos, and violence during aid deliveries. Desperation is mounting amid Israel's near-total blockade of the territory. Israel accuses Hamas of diverting aid. Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry says 101 people have died in recent days from starvation, including 80 children, some of them infants.
The baby was 40 days old. There are no formula boxes. A box now costs $100. We can't afford it, and it's not even available. The mother can't breastfeed. There's no food or drinks, so there's no breast milk. The baby died of malnutrition because his mother had malnutrition.
Meantime, Gaza health officials reported at least 25 deaths from Israeli strikes today. That includes 12 people who were killed when Israeli forces hit tents sheltering displaced people in Gaza City. The Israeli military says it's not aware of any such strike. The Trump administration is citing an alleged anti-Israel bias in its decision to once again withdraw the U.S. from the UN's main cultural agency called UNESCO. In a statement today, State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce specifically cited the organization's 2011 decision to admit Palestine as a member state, saying it was, quote, highly problematic, contrary to U.S. policy, and contributed to anti-Israel rhetoric. The U.S. withdrew from UNESCO under Trump in 2017 for similar reasons, then rejoined during the Biden administration. Today's decision takes effect in December of next year. Here at home, the Labor Department is proposing sweeping rollbacks to more than 60 workplace regulations. They include eliminating minimum wage requirements for home health care workers, protections for migrant farm workers, and safety protocols for a range of working conditions, including construction sites and mines. Critics say the changes would put workers in harm's way. Labor Secretary Lori Chavez-DeRemer has said the goal is to cut, quote, unnecessary regulations that stifle growth and limit opportunity. The rules must go through several stages of approval before they can take effect. Coca-Cola says it's rolling out a new version of Coke using real cane sugar following a push by President Trump. In the U.S., Coke has been sweetened using high-fructose corn syrup since the 1980s. Some versions already use cane sugar, like the ones sold in Mexico. Last week, President Trump posted online that Coke would be using cane sugar, but the company never confirmed. Instead, Coca-Cola said the cane sugar version will be added to its overall product line this fall. Its CEO told investors today, quote, we appreciate the president's enthusiasm for our Coca-Cola brand. We are definitely looking to use the whole toolkit of available sweetening options. General Motors posted a 35% drop in quarterly profit today, dragged down by the impact of President Trump's tariffs. The automaker said the levies resulted in a $1.1 billion dent in its earnings. In a letter to shareholders, CEO Mary Barra said GM is trying to reduce our tariff exposure, which includes $4 billion of new investment in the U.S. GM is the second automaker this week to say the tariffs are taking a toll. Yesterday, Jeep maker Stellantis warned of a loss of $2.7 billion in the first half of the year, due at least in part to tariffs. GM's shares dropped more than 8% on Wall Street today as stocks overall ended mixed. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added nearly 200 points on the day. The Nasdaq lost ground, giving back around 80 points. The S&P 500 inched to a new all-time high. And we have a passing of note. Black Sabbath frontman and heavy metal icon Ozzy Osbourne has died. With his trademark growl on songs like Iron Man and Paranoid, Osbourne brought a sense of darkness and danger that delighted fans and terrified many parents. The band fired him in 1979 for his wild behavior. A year later, he began a solo career. His first two solo albums went multi-platinum with hits like Crazy Train. Osbourne was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, once with Sabbath in 2006 and again on his own last year.
Rock and roll!
And then a third act for the man known to many as the Prince of Darkness. Osbourne won new fans as the doddering, foul-mouthed father in his reality show, The Osbournes, which ran on MTV for 4 seasons. In 2020, Osbourne revealed that he had Parkinson's disease. He played his last show in the UK earlier this month. Ozzy Osbourne was 76 years old. Still to come on the NewsHour, Texas legislators seek ways to better protect against future floods. The immigration judge shortage is underscored by the Trump administration's efforts to ramp up deportations. And a playwright discusses his inspiration for his Tony Award-winning family drama, Purpose.
This is the PBS NewsHour from the David M. Rubenstein Studio at WETA in Washington and in the West from the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism at Arizona State University.